Chris, well done. We almost got the feeling, though, that you were glad for his sake that that was over.
The fight should have been stopped 3 rounds ago. I was very disappointed with the decision there.
We noticed you hit him with a thunderous right a couple of rounds from the end and then didn't follow it up.
As I said, he's not in my class. I didn't want to hurt him anymore. The referee should have stopped it. I asked him to stop it 2 times. He wouldn't. He's a good referee, but I think the decision should have came a lot earlier. Ambrose Mendy standing right here. I want your boy. He belongs to me. He's mine.
Well, Ambrose Mendy is standing here. I don't know if we can get in front of the camera, Ambrose, if you just come round. How do you respond to that sort of challenge?
You know, Nigel Benn, if he was here, would say, as Prince Charles once said, you know, quoting somebody more famous, when I was a child, I played with childish things, but now I'm a man. Nigel certainly isn't a boy. We've spoken to Barry Hearn. We've been inundated with requests for this fight, and the criteria is that we want a hefty guarantee. I think it's a fight which could earn Nigel Benn £1 million sold correctly, and there's no better person to sell it than Barry Hearn. It's a fight which the public seem to want. I've seen nothing here to overly impress me. I had a higher belief in the skills of Chris before I came here, but you know, we're going to get you.
You're not going to get Sugar Ray Leonard, that's for sure, are you?
Well, you don't know. You don't know. We're in conversation. We have an announcement to make on Monday of next week. But, you know, my idea is to earn Nigel optimum earnings, and that's what I propose to do. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to speak to Barry, but I was very disappointed with the way Chris fought tonight. I was expecting to come out, and he quite rightly says he was asking the referee to stop the fight. I agree he was, but...
All right, let me just put that to Chris. He was very disappointed in your performance tonight.
Disappointed. I stopped working from 3 rounds earlier because I had already beaten the man. I was waiting for the referee to stop it. How could you say such a thing? That's ludicrous. Let me just say this. You had your time. Let me have mine, OK?
I think we better just bring Barry in here because he's been mentioned. Barry, are we going to get this confrontation? Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank?
I don't think it's anything to do with us. I think it's a fight the public are demanding. And our responsibility as fight promoters and people involved with the fight game is to give the public what they want. Nigel Benn's got to fight in England. We're not having just watching him on the television, and my man's ready to take him on. I'm prepared to back him. We're talking to Ambrose Mendy. I hear all these stories. We'll come up with enough money.
You called Nigel's WBO crown a paper crown. There's a lot of money in it, though.
Yeah, it's a paper crown on today's standards. This is nothing to do with titles. This is about 2 men who are both proud athletes that want to find out who's the better man on the night. And I know, and Ambrose Mendy knows, there's going to be several thousand, tens of thousands of people want to see the fight, and tens of millions of people in this country want to watch the fight. So we've a responsibility to get it on. It's got to happen.
Chris is dying to say something else. Go on.
This man has been watching me for at least a year and a half. He's watched my fights close. I've watched him on tapes watching me, right? You know I can take your boy. You're petrified, and I know you are. Your boy's mine. It's done. It's a foregone conclusion.
Should I tell you what? You know, I'm quite lucky because I'm a lot prettier than you are, but let me tell you something this. Nigel will teach you to fight and I'll teach you to talk. Come and see me afterwards and I'll get you a post-ring career.
All right, I think the referee better step in here and stop this before it gets more serious. Thanks very much, folks. We'll take a breather now, at least we'll try to. We'll be back after the break with the Dancing Destroyer, 19 years of age and full of promise. Join us for that.